Hey guys, welcome to Gavin Gaming TV, and welcome to the Manor Lords Demo. So, I actually managed, this has come out the day of recording, but I actually managed to get it the day before. So, I've had a quick blast through, and let's just say I am super impressed. It looks amazing. I'm hoping I'm going to get this, I think, definitely. Let's just get into it. So at the minute, you've only got the Rise to Prosperity bit. You are the first lord to settle these lands. Start from nothing and build a prosperous medieval city. So I'm assuming you can start at different stages. Now I like the building bit. The realm conquest and stuff, I'm not too sure about, to be honest. I'll see about it. And then you've got the battling stuff, so we'll see. It's probably a bit like Manor Lords, is it, the other one? But this bit is cool. I'm gonna go for him. I'll go Sir Greg. I'll go Sir Guyver. And then, how do I do this now? I actually have... Oh, that might be a better one. Let's see. A coat of arms, believe it or not. Thank you for putting in there. So I need to remember. Oh, I can't get it exact. I have 3 dots at the top, but mine are in a row. And they're all white, yep, so that is gonna have to do. And then second, so this is quite cool. So you've got all these different patterns you can pick, and then so obviously you can make your own coat of arms. So, and then you can play around with it. To be fair, that's probably a bit big. It needs to be blue. And the bottom bit is, so that's pretty much as close as I can get to my coat of arms, right? But because I'm a Lancashire lad at heart, I like to chuck on, where are you? Bosh! The red rose, get in. I think it'd be white petals, if I remember rightly. Good old red rose. So that is going to be my emblem. So you can save that and load custom on the stuff, which is pretty cool. Have your own custom logo. That's pretty cool. I can load your own one, so I could actually probably get my coat of arms and load it in. I did have it for that night game that was out a long time ago. They did a Viking one too, where it was like a chivalry, a bit like that. War of the Roses. I actually had my own coat of arms in there too. Well, that is close enough. So, starting supplies, for the purpose of this, we're going to go doubled. Approval, how fast your people start leaving your town when you mismanage. Put that on tolerate for now. World defense, just leave it as is. Balanced. So this is just, I'll probably just leave it all as normal when I'm playing the proper one, but for this purposes, I'm going to adjust that. Now, this being a demo, it does stop at a certain point. Well, it doesn't stop, it sort of limits you at a certain point from what I can see. So, here we are in my little village. Let me have a quick look here. Yeah, it's the same. So the maps seem the same. So, establish a foothold. There is a fire at the heart of every settlement, a bastion of safety, warmth, and light against the darkness of the world. On this cold spring morning, Your men blow on their fingertips, their breath clouding in the air. But there is plenty of work to warm them up. As the toil begins, you can almost imagine. You hear the ring of the anvils, the tolling of the bells, the cries of the marketplace. Oh, the possibilities. In the distance, fog lingers in the hollows of the land, and the world is quiet, watchful, waiting for you to choose which of those to make real. So, basic stuff. You've got 365 days to get your granary up, logging camp, Voyager hut, and your store place. Again, here you can see play, fast forward, etc. Gives you your berries and stuff. So, this is the world map. Obviously, conquest is locked in this demo. Looks like it goes a bit further, doesn't it? Under rework, work in progress, yeah. So it's going to be a pretty big map from the look of it. And you can trade, all that sort of stuff. And zoom right back in, so that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if the size of your village decides how far out you can go. But you can see the detail. It's just lovely on this map. Look at that. It really is nice, like. So, this, I was playing on my laptop. This is pretty much the same terrain, but the resources are slightly differently laid out. Now, I'm assuming this is going to be a pre-made map, so it's always going to be the same. This is slightly differently laid out, because this was over here when I played last, and I think the foliage is differently laid out. If you hit... going through all the things at the minute. As if hit G, you can see topographical maps and stuff. Yes, I've done all that, thank you. Right, so we need to start building stuff. So, come in here. Usual sort of building things. You've got your village life, your houses, your marketplaces, all that sort of stuff, your farms. Bloomeries and all that jazz. Trading posts, and then your castle stuff. Now this says minimum settlement level medium village for the gatehouse. Also a tax collector. Now I got to the point where I needed a tax collector and I couldn't build it even though it was a medium village, so I'm not sure if that is locked off as part of the demo. You can snap to rolls, which is handy for building your houses, but to start with we need I'm going to say I'm going to turn them sound effects down because that clicking is actually hurting my ears in this headset. Oh, that's sharp. Right, we'll do a storage house. We'll do... It doesn't have to be on the road, you can do there. And then, as it says on the left click, and you can move it around. So I might do it... No, we'll do it attached to the road. So, they are now going to jog on. Let's speed up a little bit. It's not a bit, but look how close you can zoom in. Like, really close. Look at the detail. So nice, it's so picturesque. Now you can go into like a camera mode and just start like cinematic mode this is, so you can just start knocking off screenshots, but look at how beautiful the background is. Differently orientated than the actual laptop one that I played, because the mountains on the laptop that I was on were like in the distance over there, so that's interesting. So yeah, we'll play the first, I don't know, half hour, an hour, just so you get the idea. Now it builds like Ostriv, them sort of games, so they do actually, you do actually see them building the place up, which is really cool. I like it when games go into that sort of detail. And the clothing's really cool. And now, Here's what's really, really cool about this. Watch. Visit mode. You can actually visit your village as the Lord. Now, how cool is that? Let me just hit escape to get it. So, assigning workers, you click on it.
Time to find a good tree. Could I stay with this tree?
And then, again, same as most of the games, add a worker, and they'll start working away. So we've got a storehouse, we need a granary up. But food.
Let's get to work.
Now, there's also, you can upgrade these buildings, or some of them. You've got enable idle labourers. So as you see, anybody not doing it, they'll actually go and work for that, which is quite handy. So they're going to work away. Now I might do a Let's Play series on this because I do really enjoy this, or whoop, attempt to flipping stream it. As you can see, they've got the wee workbenches out there, look. Hack chopping away. Tell you what we would need. A well. Now this, you need to find the things now. Well, there's underground water there. Look, it has to be on underground water, which I think is pretty cool. And you can see, look, the topographical map. So fertility, flex fertility. That I'm really interested in. I think that's pretty cool. Don't know what smell is. That must be for later on. So underground, so you can only do a well where there's underground water. So because I'm trying to think of obviously future building too for houses and things. We'll stick it there. It's a bit of ways, but you know, when I've got houses and stuff built up, it's going to be grand. You can move this sort of stuff around, as you see. Relocate, so they'll demolish it and then go and build it somewhere else, which is actually quite handy because you don't know where things are going to go when you're doing this. There's the granary built, so add a worker. You know, people, you can see who's working on it. Right, so that's the granary that built. We've got water coming, so food is going to be preferably the next thing. So we need a hunter's cabin. Oh yeah, so we're gonna have to do the wood cutting. So there's quite a big forest here in it, so we'll stick. Maybe over here. Where's his front door? I can't see. There it is. Right, we'll put that there. And then we need a road. So you can build roads to whatever angle you want. Helps with carts and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So you just click it. I'm just going to do it straight and then bosh, done. And we'll put in a road. Now you can again prioritise buildings. Buildings with the highest priority built first. So I'm thinking it's with the highest number, maybe, I don't know. But they're working away to get that done. And then moving all your stock into here. Up here, you can see 3 people unassigned. So what we'll do is we'll do that, and then you see everybody starts helping them. If anybody unassigned helps, which is handy, like, because you do get people walking around doing nothing time to time. So it is handy to have that as a setting. As you see, the well is done, connected to a network, and there's water under it. So, the hunter's cabin's getting built too. So the trouble you have at the beginning is the same with all these sort of games. It's keeping your population right. So you have enough people to do the jobs you need to do. You know, that sort of thing. So we're going to have to start adding houses soon. That's going to tell you exposed stuff, which is grand because everything's getting transported to the storage buildings in a minute. Now, as you see, time is going down, 3:27. There's no day-night cycle from what I can see. It's always day-ish.
Come on, people, get to work.
Well, there is rain. There is snow. You know, you've got your seasons. Pretty cool. I never noticed the trees losing the leaves and stuff when it was winter time. I'll have to pay more attention to that this time. Yeah, with a few logs up. Obviously, you've got your tools and all that sort of stuff up here. Look. You can. Where is it? Click on it. You can see assigned artisans, livestock, etc. on the side, people doing out, and you can see where they are transporting. And he's procrastinating, which means he's doing sod all. And you can see where they're at. So, you know, it is cool. Now we need a hunter's cabin, but the animals are over there. I don't see many animals in my area, which I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Like, so we'll put him over there, I suppose. I know it's away, but he's closer to the animals over there. And then for berries and stuff, there's quite a few places around here, so we'll put him up there in the back. And then we'll knock him road there. So I quite like how that road paving system works, that's pretty cool. So again, you can zoom right in. And that's what I like about this. You can get some really beautiful screenshots. I mean, look at that with the mountains there, so hit that. Go pop. So I think it's going to be one of those. I took so many screenshots when I was on my laptop. I think it's going to be one of those games where you're going to sit and enjoy building your cities and all that sort of stuff, and then I think during the battles too, I mean, hitting the pause button and just looking at the scene and taking a great screenshot, I think it's going to be amazing. If I don't have my controller on me, but if you can move the camera with your controller, you can pause things and get some beautiful shots and stuff, or just set it to play and get some cracking shots. So I'm looking forward to that sort of stuff too. I think it's going to be really, really fun. The oxen there's dragging the wood. To start building, which is cool. So already else we need one person there because we need food. We've got logs, food, water. And there's one person doing notes, so we've got to be careful of what else we get now. We could do with He's still building the logging cabin. Do I have a logging cabin? No, not yet. think we need a couple of houses. I'll show you how the houses work. So you can build a plot, okay? Then you've got your market area, your e-stalls, which I'm assuming get more later on. Tavern and the church. That click, click, clicking. I think they need to change that sound because that's really piercing in the headset. So, as you see there, look. You can build houses, rotate them. Family plots are all out, which is really, really cool. So, I think... that's the granaries and stuff, so... I'll try and keep that aside for markets and stuff. We'll maybe go from here. Do a big-ish plot for this one. Oh, two small houses might be alright. Yeah, okay. These are two small houses. And then I'll try and show you a big-ish one. Bit cockeyed, isn't it? One big one. The big ones you can do different things too as well. So two small ones and a big one. That should do. We'll get these families into the houses. And again, there's one guy on the side. There's still a load of supplies sat here, but you can click here and all your supplies are up here. Look what your food you've got. We've no meat or berries yet because they're just getting started. A good bit of firewood in a minute. There is somebody working there apparently. He's over there building. Fair enough. I'm hoping when we get things built they're going to start getting food and stuff. I'm really hoping he can hunt. If he can't, we're pretty bollocked, to be honest. Can't live off berries alone. I don't know. The animals out there. There's none in our area. Might cock this play up. I'll have to see. I don't know if they're allowed to go out of this area. If not, then we're stuffed. We're not going to get any meat. Which would need looking at, to be honest. If your starting area doesn't have all the necessary things, it's going to be really hard to get your village going, you know what I mean? See how it plays out. And look at that view. Look at it, look at it! Beautiful! I think that background is actually generated. So the mountains were miles away over there. When I played this, the layout was the same. The resources were different. And the background's different, so. Right, we have a forager. Get foraging, my friends. Get foraging. He's building. Kind of worrying, he should be out bloody hunting. He's out foraging. It could be a problem. You can zoom up to the clouds up, that's pretty cool. Yeah, see, this is my region, I think, isn't it? Yeah. That's a different region. I have no... Right, that's... Right, we're gonna have to do a restart because that is not going. You can't save in the demo either. Oh, one sec. Okay, so... I have started 3 or 4 times, but here's what I did find out. You do start in different regions actually, because on one of my startups there, I was down here in the corner. So you don't always start here, which is interesting. Also, the topography of the map seems to change as well from what I've noticed. Because I think last time I was here there wasn't mountains here, which is interesting. As you see, look, the mountains are in a different position. There's the fork in the road, look. Now they're over there. Not over there. So that bit does change. So that's actually really interesting. So I think I may be able to go into it, because look, you claim the influence with 1,000. Or claim with a favour. So I don't know whether that's going to be possible or not, because we've no berries in this, but we have the. We want to try and get down there, or up here where there's a load of stuff. Look, if I can, but I'm not sure if that'll happen in the demo. So, you know, that is cool. But we're pretty much about where we were last time. Got the logging cabins up. Now we have places to hunt. Look, there's your deer and whatnot, which is pretty cool. And I have a cabin there. In a minute he's doing note. And there's a pretty big drop in the valley there, look, that wasn't there last time. And a pretty big hill here, so that's interesting. The sort of road layouts, by the look of it, stay the same on the maps, but the topography and where you start can differ. I've only had the 2 places at the minute. Obviously this one, as you can hear, it is lashing it down. As we zoom in, the water collecting in the puddles, reflections. Well, that is really, really cool. And obviously, I'm going to take a screenshot of the mountains and rain in the puddles. It looks cool. So they are working away. So now I have to build houses and a well. Well, I've got the well somewhere there. That's where the water went on this one. So you can hit region map there. Bit of trying to work in progress, don't it? Well, yeah, even next to us that way. That'd be good, because that has berries and stuff like that, so. It's got a river running through it on this side. Oh. A river, it's more like a wee stream, isn't it? We'll see, that might not be possible, it might be. But as I say, you can't save with this, which is a bit of a bummer. So, whenever this comes out, then that's when the Let's Play is going to start. This is just a first look at it. What I want to do is then knock up the houses. They have houses? Oh, whoop, that's about face. There we go. They're still checking stuff across because you see it's still whinging you've exposed the storage. The houses are going up. Like knock on times 16. So I want to show you how they actually you can conform to the road too with these houses. So click on there, you see it'll sort of bends around it. Okay, so it will do that. So you can make a massive plot there, look. So that's actually quite handy for building houses neatly and nicely. So that's a big one, so you can see the. And there we go, we got a house. Nearly, nearly. There we go. So the detail is really, really good. Peasants are coming from the village, it's great, but watch your supplies. So now you start getting people in, and this is when you can start building and getting more time lapse, isn't it? A medieval time lapse. Getting more people in to do stuff. So as you can see, they can actually upgrade to make their own stuff. That's going to cost a tool. Don't just want to do that yet. And then you can upgrade the houses too, but they have to have all of these in the green to upgrade. Well, now we're starting to get people in, and this is actually a really nice thing about this too. It actually tells you how long you've got left of your food and fuel and stuff, which is actually pretty handy. So we've only 2 months of food left, which isn't the best. He ain't doing much. Where's our power hunting now, look? That was quick. There he is, dragging him out, look. That's pretty cool. Now I don't know whether foragers will do anything if there's no berries about. Because it's like, well, where are they going to get stuff from? I mean, I'll build one and see if he does it, but I don't think he will. He's from a nearby berry deposit, but there ain't any, so we need another hunter. We'll put him up here. Just join him onto that beautifully like that. And you can hunt up that way. So yeah, getting bits. He is getting bits, but not much. What else do we have? So you can build a church and your pub and stuff like that, like. We do need food. Try and get a farm knocked up, so what can we do? We need... I don't know what emery is. Like barley and rye oil. Barley? Oh Jesus. I'll raise it for barley up. So if we did a farm here and it's filled next to him. One thing I'm not too keen on is when you're building, look, it says uproot trees. You don't cut them down, it literally gets rid of them. So that I would like maybe to change, because most other games like this actually, if there's trees in the way, they'll clear them. They'll actually go and harvest the trees in the way. This, it doesn't, it just gets rid completely. I don't know whether that's a time issue or what, but I would like it if they would actually harvest the stuff that's in the way of the building, to be fair. That would be a lot better. See, it's a pity you can't flipping save in this, because, you know, having to start again every time is a bit of a pain in the arse. I need to put 2. Actually, no. He's getting meat overload. Is that one from running? Yeah. I know, my own food, I know. We need more people. I suppose we'll knock up ours off it here. I quite like how you can't build like a massive plot, you know. We'll split them up so you can do 3 or 4 houses at a time, like, which I think is pretty cool. Hopefully that'll get us a few more people in for So we can get some more jobs done and get some more food on the go. Again, if that farm gets built, that's going to be a massive help, I think. We need that. Crops including wheat, flax, and barley. To employ apprentices in the field, you need to build a farm. Try to plan it out now. We could do opposite too, look. Oh, barley. Rye's good, look. Oh, that's cool. So it tells you. I like that. So it tells you how many people you need to work that field. That's pretty cool, that. Alright, so remember getting more of them later. I don't know how you get that overlay on and off. It done that. Must be for just building the farms. That near done? Nearly. Now actually this is the first time I've built a farm, so because last time I'm eating berries, but there's no berries in this one, so I need another source of food. You can see like we're getting there as a village. And then obviously as the game progresses you build bigger, better, probably out of stone and stuff. You can build castle walls and that sort of stuff. If we go over to here, look. Got your Bailey wall, manor house, gatehouse, tax collector, garrison tower for your military stuff. And obviously your army and all that sort of stuff's there. Stuff for trade. Again, industry, farming, village, storage, mining and gathering. So it's really, really intuitive on what to pick. So it's interesting that the topography changes. Definitely the background changes because that's just a beautiful scenery. Oh, got a bit of thunder and lightning. It is a shame there's no actual night time. It doesn't have a full day-night cycle, but it's got the seasons, so that's good. Oh, I'll be back. Oh. Oh, farm's nearly finished. So another couple of houses coming, so hopefully we'll get some more people for this. The wheat can be processed into grain. Oh, so that's what EMA is. The wheat. Top rotation can bring back aspects to the passage way. Still. Top rotation. The tree gives us a what? Completed harvest. Oh, that's pretty cool. Second year, third. Oh, that's good, yeah. Burn crops, that wasn't good or bad. So that's pretty cool.
We need more workers here.
Yes, we do, mate. Threshold priority, I'm not too sure what that is.
Get to work, lads.
We need these houses built, and then hopefully again, more people will come and spread out for the jobs that we have. We've 11 people at the minute, 8 adults, 3 kids. I used to think that's what it is. No. 8 males, 3 females, is it? Can I... I always thought there was a way of knocking that down to how many kids there were. Or maybe not. Must just be adults all the time. There's another house. Yo. Right. That's used to get the carrots and stuff now, which is cool. Now we are gonna need mining stuff now. Do we have sign deposit down here?
Let's get to work.
I don't know whether it has to be on top of it or well, it might have to be, hold on. I think last time I saw it near it and it worked fine, but what does it say? No, I'll say about we'll do it bit by bit. So you can make the roads look really natural, which is cool. We are getting more people. Look, we've got now we have 9 male or female, so we are definitely getting there. Right. As you walk the perimeter, surveying your village with pride, a woman walks past you. She's bent nearly double under a sack. You ask how long she's been walking. She tells you it takes her half a day to get all the food she needs for her family, from the hunters and the farmers that surround the village. If there was a marketplace where people could acquire food, clothing and firewood, they would be happier and have more time for their work. And that's when you can build a big market stall. That still isn't full of people yet. These are a good example of it bending around there, so I just need people to do the jobs that I've got. Food is getting a little bit sketch. I'm not doing that one yet either. But this is the problem you can come into. Just getting the people to work, so we can see what everybody's doing. One hunter, a couple of firewall cutters. So there's people doing stuff that don't really shouldn't be 2 granary workers, shouldn't be 1. They're all bringing meat in and stuff also. One more cutter for the thing. But you get the gist. And you've got your home deposits there, obviously your mining down there. And then you can build your smithies and all that sort of stuff like so. Yeah, that's the first. There's 45 minutes being there, guys. And the village ain't looking bad, to be fair. We are definitely getting there. just gonna come past. Ah, my people. Hello. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you working hard. Good job. Keep it up. Hello. How are you? Lovely basin cut. Love the hairstyle. You got a hammer there. Hope you're using that for tools and not beating somebody up with it. Good work. There he is, look. Earhart. Ooh, I wonder if you can go in the houses, there's a question. That's a little door. Can I get in? Yes, I can. I don't think you're supposed to, but that's pretty cool. Okay. He's now got his back garden done, looks so we can have carrots. So hopefully he's going to sell them. So the food will be a bit better. Right guys, that is going to do for this. That is all I can show you in the time that I've got. Again, I could probably add a +1 then. Yeah, they must just have adults straight away. There must not be any kids in the game, which is a little disappointing, but I suppose it definitely makes the workforce easier. So that's definitely going to do for this now, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please hit the wee bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. It all helps with the algorithm so people come and watch my vids. If you want to help support the channel, guys, there's a link down below for Guyver Gaming TV merchandise. Hoodies, mouse mats, t-shirts, extra large mouse mats, mugs, all that sort of stuff. All look cool. If you want to help support the channel, guys, but do not wish to purchase anything, there is also a link down below for PayPal. So again, thank you for watching, and I shall see you again soon.